Hey, it's Steven again from GunplayGamer.com. Today we're finally reviewing the new Nintendo 3DS, the Japanese edition, which came out on October 11th, 2004. This is actually going to be, the review of it. We're going to go through all the features, the improvements, and pretty much all around what I thought of it playing with it for the last around 2 months or so. So here we go. Well, this is obviously the box. You can actually check out my unboxing of of the 3DS in one of my earlier videos. But this is pretty much the box that it comes in. There's that. There you go. And there you go. And here it is. This is the one I have been using. For the last 2 months or so. It's actually in its dock. I actually unboxed this dock and did a quick review of it back when in my earlier videos. This is amazing. Once you do get one of these, definitely get a dock for it. So here it is. This is actually a faceplate that I received with it. It's a clear one. It's actually completely clear. You can actually see the video in it. So it's completely clear. You can actually see right through it. As you can see, there's actually the battery, the micro SD card. You actually can see the stylus right here, right there, right there, right there. So the improvements on this. The improvements. Actually, here's the difference between a regular 3DS and a new one. This one's obviously the Legend of Zelda one. But the improvements are as follows. Pretty much, they made it actually they made it lighter. It is lighter. The screens are 1.25, not 1.25, 1.2 times bigger than the old one. Just turns on. Nope, it's dead. The old one, the CPU inside of it has been upgraded and given additional cores, which obviously means it is faster than the previous one, which I've noticed dramatically in some things, much like Super Smash Brothers. It loads up super quick. Oh, the 3D's on. So it loads up super quick, at least twice as fast as the 3DS version. So, which is really cool. They have additional improvements for games that older games that are actually not specifically made for this. But much like Final Fantasy Explorers or Super Smash Brothers or the upcoming, that in Japan it's actually out now, but or Monster Hunter 4G or 4 Ultimate in other parts of the world, those offered more, it's a better graphical performance and quicker load times, and all in all, a better performance of the game overall. So, obviously, let's check out the about what's new in the hardware aspect of everything. Pretty much, let's get to a good. Uh, pretty much, slight difference in where all the buttons are placed and everything like that. There's no longer the start and select buttons are no longer on the bottom. You actually now have a dedicated home button, which I think always felt a lot better than the home button on the 3DS or the 3DS XL. They actually move, and the start and select are moved right here, which I think actually offers a better use of them and actually ease of use. You got the new awesome looking the Super Famicom colored buttons, and then you have the brand new C stick. Which you can actually use to navigate the menus if you want. Then what we have up here is the volume rocker, which actually clicks now, which is really good. So and it clicks into place. I don't know if you heard that. It isn't really low. Click. Here is the 3D. This 3D is a lot better than the previous one. Let's see if you can see this. Oh, that way. See, I have the 3D on, and if you can see it, the 3D is kind of shifting because you can't really see a face. But I don't know if you can see it. This button right here, this little hole right here next to the camera is actually, it tracks your eyes and your face to where the 3D is, and actually makes it so the 3D doesn't break. Like sometimes when you're playing with the 3DS or the 3DS XL, and then you hit a bump or something, like if you're playing on a train, the bus, or anything like that, you hit a bump, and all of a sudden, or somebody bumps into you, you hit, and all of a sudden your 3D is completely, like, immersion is completely destroyed, and your eyes like bug out really quick before they refocus. So this one actually tracks your eyes, and it very rarely becomes like bug-eyed. So very well done there. Speakers are slightly different. Like I said, this screen is 1.2 times the size as the GBA one, and I really think it makes a difference. I've been playing on my XL and on this at the same time, because this is a Japanese console, and for instance, it does not play English games. So that are for the 3DS or from the store, obviously. But what I did, play sometimes my Final Fantasy IV copy on it, as well as I got Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which also can be played in English, and then I also got Mighty Gunvolt and a few demos to try this out with Smash Brothers. There you go, it's focusing. It's actually, the 3D still on, so I want to turn that off, and it clicks as well to tell you that it's completely off. So, and then get the demo, Thatcher Rhythm, Hatsune Miku, Simple DL Night Game, Monster 3G, Blazy Blue, Sonic Lost World, Ace Combat 3D, and a few other games as well. I did try out Resident Evil Revolutions as well. I tried out a few games to actually use the CirclePad Pro and see if actually the CirclePad and the new ZL and ZR buttons would actually work properly, and they actually do. They actually work really well. I had no. It wasn't really that. It took like a quick minute or two to actually get used to the controls with that, and then I was off. I was right away out. I had no problems with controlling anything. So they actually moved the power button to the front, which I think it's easier so there's no accidental power presses or anything like that. It just takes a little bit to turn off. It's a tiny button, so and then they move the stylus to here, which actually it's a brand new stylus, and it comes with a hook that you actually can use to remove the faceplates easily, very easily actually, in fact. And then you have the headset jack and the game case, which at the moment has Final Fantasy IV. On this side, you just got your 3D rocker, and that's it. On the back, you got your L and R's that take pictures, and then you got the ZR and ZL, and then you have your thing for your lanyards. I did like them having on the edge, but this is also good as well. Then you have your charger, and then your infrared port. So, and then on the bottom, you have your micro SD slot. It actually is underneath the faceplate, which these faceplates are very easy to take off. Not like super easy, like they fall off, but easily enough so you can change them every day if you really want to. Like before school or before work or whatever. Really, really quick and easy to change them. So there. So that's pretty much on the full hardware side. Well, besides actually they have the NFC on the screen. You actually don't see it, but on the screen itself, if you put an amiibo on it, it actually will detect the amiibo, and and then actually some games actually would use the amiibos as well, which is really cool. It's a lot better than on the old 3DS or 3DS XL. You're gonna have to get the attachment separately in order to use your amiibos. So one thing actually that you might have noticed on either side, there's no Wi-Fi switch, much like this has right here. The wireless switch is now made inside the menus where the themes are. The themes are done. This is the theme store. You got your brightness levels. There's new features on this. You have brightness levels. You have auto brightness, and power save mode. Here is your wireless and NFC. It actually will turn, if you switch it off, it'll turn off both the NFC and the wireless. This is for screen sharing, not sharing. So this is for like social and stuff like that. Let's go back to home. As you notice, that loaded up super quick. We're actually going to load a bunch of games, and I'll show you how they run and everything like that. later in the video. So what's really cool, I just can't get enough of this, is the eye tracking 3D. This pretty much has made me play pretty much like 90 to 95% of all games I play on this with the 3D on, and not actually realize that until I like completely like say if I go like this or something, or if I do something to deliberately ruin the 3D, then I notice. But otherwise, I do not notice whatsoever. Be it on the bus, be it on the train, be walking or anything like that. I do not know. The 3D stays with me, and it doesn't break 3D at all. So which is really, really nicely done. It's also this system very comfortable to hold. It seems actually, in my opinion, it is actually the most comfortable of the 3DS models to hold. So, yeah, which I do enjoy a lot because I can hold it. This doesn't feel cumbersome or anything like that, and I can pretty much, it makes me feel like I can just hold it for like all day without actually with any hand cramping or anything like that. Another really awesome thing, as you probably noticed, is like I pointed out, is the interchangeable faceplates. This one's clear. This one is like the pink and green. They came actually in this bundle, pink and green bundle. I am enjoying faceplates a lot, mostly because it basically it makes me have a different 3DS every day if I really want to. That's a good thing. But basically, you can easily remove these faceplates anytime you want, and like that, and then slap another one on, and boom, you have new faceplates, and you have a new 3DS. And I don't know the rest of you, I am a sucker for limited editions of consoles, be it 3DSs or anything like that. I would have if I had extremely disposable income, or just like in general, or just like be completely rich or whatever, I would buy all these 3DSs, like the ones I like. There's actually been quite a few of them that I have liked that I haven't gotten because why have more than one 3DS? I would usually, if I really wanted one, I would trade it in or anything like that to get that one specific one. Anyone. But this one, these allow me to have a different 3DS every day if I really wanted to, and only spend $10, and then I have a brand new 3DS. So that I don't have a brand new 3DS, that I don't have to go through the crazy 3DS transfer of all my stuff from one system to the other. So, which is great. And then, so the faceplates are very well made. They're actually they feel very, obviously they're directly made by Nintendo, and they go for anywhere from $10 to $25. $25 ones are actually made out of suede and wood, or they have wood. It's wood, but not wood. I don't think it's actually wood. I didn't receive any of those faceplates. And it's pretty much like the old school like Mario characters, just done in on the wood itself. Not sure if it's actually wood, but anyways, very, very cool. I really like the clear ones because it shows the battery and everything like that. So now I'm going to show you actually how to remove faceplates, and actually show you how easy that is. So first, all you need to do is take out the stylus. Actually, at first, you will need a small Phillips screwdriver for the bottom ones, which it's not like they're not fully screwed in, but they're just in there just enough so the case doesn't pop out, and the battery doesn't pop out and you lose all your stuff that's on the back, which is this stuff is quite important. But for the top plate, if you just want to change that, that's very easy. You just use your stylus. It's like it has a little lip on it, if you can see it, and then there's a little lip right there, right there, if you can see it. Let's see, right there, little lip, and then stick it in, and then you'll pop. For those of you, see, it is completely see-through. For those of you who worry that these come off very easily, I found out. I actually tried to take off the one that comes with the system. The system just comes with the straight white one, and I tried to take it off the first time because I wanted to put on a new faceplate to try it out, and it took me a few minutes to get the case off with like my fingernails or just something without scratching it or breaking it. And yeah, it's quite hard to get them off without using the stylus. I actually found out using the stylus through a few trial and error things, and then I noticed that this little lip on here. I'm like, oh, I'll try that. So that's one off, and there you go. Traditional stuff that's on like a 3DS that's usually on the back of the consoles, like that. All that FCC stuff, technical stuff, and everything like that. So you can see this serial number. This one doesn't. It's not used. Well, it's used and it's online, anyways. To do this one, take a little screwdriver, these tiny screws, right there. Just give them like 1 or 2 twists to loosen it up. And I'll give it a few stems, and then you'll hear it kind of click, click, click. I don't know if you can hear it. There you go. Just maybe I would say 2 to 3 clicks. Then you know it's loose. And then they have another one of the lips. If you can see it right there, you just stick it underneath there. See this one right here, this side. And then as soon as you stick it in there, it actually goes pop, it makes a noise. See? And then you just pull, and it comes off. Like I said, these are not hard, these are hard to get off, especially this one since it is screwed. So you will not accidentally have these fall off on you unless you fully drops and it bounces everywhere and everything like that. So, well, this is the original one it comes with. It's just a plain white faceplate. Or I also received a Yoshi faceplate, which I did actually use for the first month. I used the thing, and then I used these for the second month. So we're gonna try out the Yoshi ones. But the Yoshi ones are cool because with the stand, it has a little thing on it. So we're gonna do the back first. There's little lips right here, which go into these parts right here and right here. That goes into there, and then you just press down, and then you just like click. You 1, 2, 3. Just to tighten it, I would say 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just to tighten it, 1, 2, 3. Just you only need to be a little bit tightened, and then the same thing. Go into the grooves on top here and here. And boom, there you go, done. That took me, what, maybe 30 seconds to a minute. So then you got, looks like Yoshi. But cool thing, I like this like little thing. I like this. I like having the mint one, which kind of looks like sky blue, but it's mint. I like having the mint one slash, thing. It looks like it's coming he's coming out of the ocean, or like popping up out of like a pond or something. I like it. It's kind of silly. But these cases are really, really nice. Very nice, high-res gloss look. They're very glossy. You can actually see the computer monitor in here still. But very well done. I will be getting a lot of these when they come out here in the US. They're typically around like $13 to like $32 if you import them, and it seems kind of silly to pay an additional $15, like $10 to $15 shipping just for a faceplate. Whereas when I received these two, I'm perfectly happy with these two. I did find and design my own skins for the faceplates. I actually saw that my favorite skin site that makes skins for like electronics has a template to make their your custom skins for these. So I made a few. I made 2, and going to receive them on Monday. But so I actually have some sort of different ones I can do, and I will actually be unboxing those and showing those off when I get them in. So, but so far, the faceplates I am loving a lot because this makes basically your one console into many different consoles. Much like they did with the Xbox 360, the first one, with the exchangeable faceplate, the front of it, and I went kind of crazy with that, and wanted to get all different kind of ones and design my own and get like limited edition ones and stuff like that. That's anything that's kind of cool like that, like with designs, like interchangeably, is very cool in my book. So. Like for those who are wondering, what software works with this, all software that has worked on any 3DS before this, or since before this, up until till the DS, can actually be used on the new 3DS. Any software. And also, obviously, any software that used CirclePad Pro also will be able to use the CirclePad Pro functions. It's just noticed that in games like Monster Hunter and in Resident Evil, you actually had to to enable it. Enable it in the menus of the actual system in order for it to actually see the new C-stick and the other buttons. So that's good though. That works. Also, upon announcing this game at the same time, back in August of last year, they announced that Xenoblade Chronicles is coming out for the new 3DS, and it will only work on the new 3DS. It's actually the first game to be specifically made for the new console. There hasn't been any more announcements after this, but I'm sure there'll be lots more that are only for this system in general, since they actually have discontinued that they're starting to possibly discontinue the actual normal 3DS. So, as I said previously, that some older titles that actually will feature enhanced improvements, like they actually have better gameplay, better graphics, better load times, etc., which is really great. I can't wait for that to happen. Like with the other ones, much because it helps so much with Smash Brothers that I've seen, and with Final Fantasy Explorers that I've also seen as well. So now what we're gonna do is actually do some gameplay, and yeah, that's coming right up now. So, as you can see, the gameplay is loading times are very are a lot quicker than your normal 3DS. The gameplay seems a little bit smoother, and all around the 3D, I believe, is that much better in terms of this. And I would definitely say, if you have a chance of getting one, definitely pick this up. It is an amazing new iteration of the 3DS, and definitely, I would say, the best iteration at this time of the 3DS family itself. They are coming out with a 3DS, new 3DS XL, which pretty much has all the same improvements of this console, but it only comes in metallic blue, like a dark metallic blue, and if I'm not mistaken, and a black. So more like a navy blue. So basically, and it does not have the Super Famicom colored buttons. It actually does have the letters of the buttons are colored in the Super Famicom, but not the buttons themselves. The buttons themselves match the console itself. So that's pretty much it for this review of the new Nintendo 3DS. Be sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe, so you can get more videos like this, and Gundam unboxings, work in progress videos, time-lapse builds, Gundams, Lego builds, and other such models, and unboxings of game consoles and games and anything that seems quite cool and geeky. Until next time, this is Steven from DumplingGamer.com. See ya.